And boy, when it gets up into the 90s here during the summertime, that waterfall looks more like a giant shower. I would like to be there. Welcome to Kansas City. The home field advantage goes to a pitcher's yard today. We're in Kansas City with the Royals. Major League Baseball and 2K Sports. Gary Thorne, John Krug, and Steve Phillips. And it's Jonathan Sanchez, their starter. And Steve, as he faces these Boston hitters, what will be the focus?
Well, sending a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup, a lineup that can really beat up even some of the best pitchers in the game. So he's going to have to be on top of his game in order to do it and rely upon that movement on his pitches.
We've got a moment to check out that lineup for the Red Sox. So who are you looking at, John?
Yeah, keep an eye on Kevin Youkilis. He's so patient at the plate. Billy Beane called him the Greek god of walks. He takes more pitches than just about anyone in baseball. He sees pitches and not only helps him hit, but also helps the guy in the lineup behind him know what the pitcher's going to throw every time they come up.
First pitch of the game will be to Jacoby Ellsbury.
Center fielder, number 2, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And Sanchez has him 0-1 with that called strike. Good eye there. Jacoby Ellsbury lays off it to even the count. Lifetime, he's hitting .379 off Kansas City.
And it doesn't really matter which pitcher they trot out there, Gary. He loves hitting off every one of them.
Swings for a strike on the fastball. It'll be a 1-2 count. The pitch. It's hit foul by Ellsbury. Foul. That one's too low. Sanchez missing.
Well, this broke a little bit too much out of the zone right here for a ball, but he's got to bring it back in, rein that thing in a little bit.
You're out. Strike 3 as Jacoby Ellsbury is down watching.
Well, he starts this curveball at the hitter's head and then break it to the inside corner. It causes the hitter to get the jelly leg and just give up on it.
Got a chance to check out the Royals defense. Here's what it looks like. And scouting those fielders, John.
Well, Jeff Francoeur's a free swinger at the plate. We all know that. And he's had his ups and downs with the bat. But what he has always brought to the table is that great defense. And what you like about him is he's the most aggressive thrower in baseball. And you think, wait, what does that mean, aggressive thrower? He will throw to any base at any time. He'll throw behind runners. He has such confidence in not only the fact that he has a strong arm, but an accurate arm that he'll throw it anywhere on the baseball field. So infielders, you better be ready.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Well, last season here at Kauffman Stadium, the Royals equaled their best showing in their last 10 years, a 40-41 record. Getting close to that 500 mark and above. It's been a long, long time since they've been there.
That's a good spot to miss, but it's a ball, 1-2. Royals at Kauffman Stadium last season. That's the most success they've had early on. They won 14 of their first 20 at home.
Well, when you have a young team, it's important to win early, to start to build that confidence, to get them to believe in themselves. Unfortunately, they lost some of that belief as they slid late in the year.
Crawford ground ball. Giovitella. That's 2 gone.
Boston Red Sox, second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
So with 2 down, it'll be Dustin Pedroia. Over his lifetime ABs, 387 off the Royals. There's a ground ball. Giovatella out, throws to first, side is retired. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Let's look at the Kansas City bats. We will when we come back. Let's take a look at Boston's starter. And Steve, as you take a look at this Kansas City lineup, what do you think we're going to see?
Well, you know what? I think he's going to attack him with his fastball. That great four-seamer to set him up and hit his location. And then the two-seam fastball to keep the ball off the center of the bat.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And it's taken outside by Gordon for a ball. He has a .286 batting average against Josh Beckett. 2-0 on the way. Popped into foul territory down the left side. 1 away. Take a moment here to look at the Royals lineup. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Well, Billy Butler has a little bit of power. Not a big power guy, but he's mostly a line drive hitter, and especially in the gaps. That's what makes him so difficult to pitch to, because he can go gap to gap. He loves driving in the big runs. He can make a difference offensively with his ability to drive in runs.
Take a look at the Red Sox defensively. John, thoughts on the fielders here?
Well, I'm scouting Dustin Pedroia, and a lot of scouts have scouted him. They said he's too small, but what they don't measure is the heart of this young man. He plays second base like it's the last time he's ever going to put on a uniform, the last game he'll ever play. Watch him play the position, kids, and if you want to learn, this is the guy you want to learn from.
And Beckett gets him swinging on that first strike.
Well, Josh Beckett's inconsistency seems to have plagued his career. He has a good year, bad year, good year, bad year. 2011, a great one for him.
Lays off that fastball, and it's 0-2. And for Beckett, indeed, it was the on-off. 2010 ERA was 5+. And then last year, 5th in the American League with a 2.83. Kind of amazing.
Well, he is up and down, and they need him to become that consistent clutch pitcher that we've seen in the postseason in the past. Conditioning, focus, concentration, effort can be critical to success in the future.
Sweeney with the catch. 2 away.
Number 35, Eric Hosmer.
So with 2 down, it'll be Eric Hosmer. 1 for 6 lifetime against Josh Beckett. Can't get him to chase that one outside. Ball 1.
Well, the cut fastball up and away can be dangerous because that pitch can run over the plate. Fortunately, the hitter laid off it and didn't get hurt.
Here's the pitch. And Hosmer lets it go outside for a ball. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. This one to Ellsbury. And there's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Kansas City. Illuminated by the big cans above Kauffman Stadium on this great evening. And it's Adrian Gonzalez. And Sanchez has him 0-1 with that called strike.
You know, his trends show that in an 0-1 count, he tends to like to come back with a fastball.
Here's the delivery. It's hit foul by Gonzalez. And he watches the outside pitch from Sanchez for a ball.
Well, Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. And, you know, 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heater.
This one's grounded foul, wide of first. There's a swing and a ground ball. Oh, and he bobbles this thing. And he throws it wide. So they can't make the play.
Coming to bat for the Boston Red Sox, designated hitter, number 34, David Ortiz.
RBI situation for Big Papi David Ortiz. He is 0 for 1 off Jonathan Sanchez. He gets Ortiz to swing, and it's strike one.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
The pitch. Swing and a drive, deep left center. That one is in there. Gonzalez, will he score? This one rolls through to the wall. Gonzalez scores.
Well, a nice job right here. He gets a pitch he felt he could do something with, and he didn't disappoint. He makes them pay with an RBI double.
Kevin will get the RBI chance. And with the lead, this lineup looks as though they're ready to do some more damage. Still a ways to go, but pitching's got to catch up here. And Sanchez has him 0-1 with that called strike. Here's the pitch. Strike two. No balls. 2 strikes. Youkilis, a dangerous 0-2 hitter, though. Ball low, and it's 1-2.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
And Kevin Youkilis watches that one go by. It's even.
Let's go back to the dugout, Shannon.
Ground ball played. Hosmer. And he'll step on the bag. That'll be the first out. It's going to be Sweeney.
Well, the Red Sox, a very comfortable team when they traveled last year. A 45-36 record, tied with the Yankees and Tigers for the best road record in the American League.
The runner at second is Ortiz. And he misses high. Sanchez can't get him to go after it. And not surprisingly, in that road record for the Red Sox Steve was talking about, it was their offense. They were a tremendous ball club offensive. Swung on and ripped towards second. Giovitella. Wide throw. Can't get him at first base.
Number 39.
In the batter's box, Saltalamacchia.
Well, they catch a little bit of a break here in a jam with runners on base, but a guy who not typically is a very good hitter in this situation.
Sanchez gets set and delivered. First pitch of fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Well, Jared Saltalamacchia spent some time in both the Rangers system and the Braves system. Was part of that Mark Teixeira trade that brought him from Atlanta to Texas. But it wasn't until last year when he was given a chance to catch every day.
The 1-1 now. Good time to call for that changeup. 1-2. And getting back to Saltalamacchia, he showed he's got some power in that bat. Hit 16 home runs in just over 100 games played. You like that from a catcher.
Well, some pop in his bat, a switch hitter, and a guy they're just going to have to be patient with. I think he's going to be a late bloomer, but I think he's got a chance to be a two-way catcher to hit for power and be a quality defensive catcher as well.
Foul ball!
That one goes foul. 2-2 pitch.
Foul!
And that's another foul ball.
Well, he threw a swing and miss pitch right there, and the hitter just got a piece of it. Boy, the pitcher's got to be wondering what's next. What does he have to do to get this at-bat over with? Well, he has to throw another pitch, that's for sure.
Full count pitch. Line drive fouled off towards first. And he missed ball 4. That's going to load the bases.
Well, the hardest thing to do when you have an at-bat that lasts this long is sometimes you have a tendency to be impatient and chase one. Give the hitter a lot of credit. It was a close pitch, but he laid off of it to earn that walk.
So let's see what Michael Scudero can do in this big moment. And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, tough start in this game, and obviously really laboring in this inning. Up over 20 pitches and just can't seem to throw strikes.
He deals. And it's 0-2. Marco Scudero. He's got to protect the plate on this next pitch. And now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys?
Well, you know, some days you just feel more comfortable throwing one pitch over any other. Well, today it seems to be that slurve because he's throwing it a lot.
You know, John, you're right, and it's odd because he hasn't relied nearly as much as he usually does on his two-seam fastball. That needs to change for him to find success.
And a chance here with 2 down for Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here we go, Casey.
And he starts him out. There's a swing and a drive. Deep right field. This one to Francoeur. That one's grabbed. Side retired. Getting things going early. They get a run in the second. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Heart of the order due to bat next.
For the Kansas City Royals.
And Butler's in the box.
Number 16, Billy Butler.
At the belt. Beckett kicks, throws. Lays off a called strike of the knees. 0-1. Yow, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. Butler, ground ball. Picked up by Gonzalez. And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag.
Number 8, Mike Moustakas.
One away as Mike Moustakas gets in.
A lot of high expectations for Mike Moustakas from this franchise, and he had an up-and-down year last season in his debut.
Beckett too far outside with that one. That's a ball. For Moustakas, he came up swinging, and that's what he's all about. Now he's got to learn to have a little discipline, John.
Well, discipline brings consistency, and he came up in June and was hot as anybody. July and August, though, tough months for him. He still had a good end of the season, and he showed a lot of promise for this team.
1-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for a strike. 1-2.
With that good running action on that cut fastball, you think you're going to center it at the heart of the plate. It just moves off to the corner. He didn't offer.
Here we go, Casey.
The pitch lined foul towards third. And that one goes foul.
But what you're looking for when you're behind in the count is you hope the pitcher makes a mistake. In this case, though, he didn't. He made a great pitch.
Swing, hot shot. Oh, man, that hit the pitcher.
They're out.
2 down. But a quick recovery that time gets the out. It's Jeff Francoeur. He'll be at the plate with 2 down. He's 1 for 19 career off Josh Beckett.
Well, and the scales are leaning toward the pitcher in this matchup, so it goes through the hitter's mind. He knows he struggles against him.
Francoeur taking that one, and it's in there.
This pitcher relies on the good movement from his cut fastball. What makes it exceptional is that movement comes very late and close to the plate.
That one fouled off by Francoeur.
Foul!
Swing and a liner to right center. That falls in. First hit of the ball game for this club.
Now this separates the men from the boys at the plate. 0-2 count, coming up with a big base hit.
You got to keep battling, and that's what he did, even though that pitch was away. It's going to be Perez now. He delivers. Change up, misses badly, 1-0.
Well, he's one of those pitchers that doesn't like to fall behind, and when he does, he wants to come right back in with that fastball, so you got to be ready for it.
At the belt, the 1-0. Swung on and hit. This one to Crawford. And that's the third out as Scutaro makes the play. It's a great piece of work. He's got it going right now. Josh Beckett. Good start for him. And the Red Sox coming up next. Number 2 hole set to get things started. Leadoff hitter Carl Crawford. See if he's getting balls or strikes here. Let's take a look.
You tell pitchers all the time, work ahead. What do you mean by that? Well, that means go 0-1. Throw a first pitch strike. And he's retired 6 hitters in this game when he's gotten a first pitch strike.
0-1 is the count now as we get going in the third. He's got a .292 average when going up against the Royals. No balls, 1 strike. Sanchez. And Carl Crawford looks at that one. That's for a ball. It'll even it up.
That 2-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. 1, because it gets ground ball outs, but 2, it sets up his other pitches.
A swing line to left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Crawford.
Well, a great leadoff double right there. No outs in the inning. Now, let's see if they can bring him across.
Dustin Pedroia, runner in scoring position. Utilizing the strike zone. Always key to a successful day on the mound. Let's have a look at how this pitcher has mixed his location so far.
A lot of his pitches have left that hand and gone right down the center of the plate. Goes against what he normally does.
Well, he's getting away with some mistakes right there. And sooner or later, good hitters are going to hit the mistakes. He's got to get his confidence going to get the ball in the outer third of the plate.
First pitch to him. Swung and a fly ball. That's one away. And it's Adrian Gonzalez now with one away. On at second is Crawford. Sanchez gets set and delivers. And this is hit in the air, foul down the left field line. And it's caught. The play by Gordon.
At the plate for the Boston Red Sox, designated hitter,
RBI situation for Big Papi David Ortiz. Not an RBI double as last time. Here's the first one.
0-1.
And Sanchez has him 0-1 with that called strike.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one, I'm going to wait for the next one.
Pitch on the way. Strike two. Ortiz will have to be careful now. Ortiz makes contact. That'll be fouled off.
Don't pull your hand on this swing, Ortiz.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. And Crawford scores.
Now, he has no business swinging at this 0-2 pitch. It's out of the strike zone, but he's thinking, I have to protect. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
And that pitch was really away. I mean, that's a ball. Now Kevin Youkilis batting with a runner on first. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Sanchez got him looking.
It's all about changing speeds, hitting your spots as a pitcher. That curveball down and away, nobody's going to touch that.
You ain't gotta hit it.
Here's the pitch. Strike two. No balls. 2 strikes. Youkilis, a dangerous 0-2 hitter, though. And he cannot pull the trigger on that. Kevin Youkilis striking out. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. Boston by 2. It's going to be Kane now.
Number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
And Beckett gets it by, called strike, and it's on 1.
Well, that good running action on that cut fastball, you think you're going to center it at the heart of the plate. It just moves off to the corner. He didn't offer.
Ball.
Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1.
Well, hitters know those 2-seam fastballs down on the way turn into ground ball out, so they lay off of it. But with 2 strikes, it's a pitch you have to swing at.
Can't make contact on that fastball. 1-2.
Done,
1-2 pitch coming. Breaking ball misses for a 2-2. Here's a swing and a line drive. And Pedroia pulls it in.
That ball was hit extremely well, but fortunately, the second baseman had him played perfectly.
And Escobar settles in. The career batting average, just 154 against Boston.
And it just seems like there's always that one team that you struggle against, and this happens to be the team for him.
At the belt, Beckett kicks, throws. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone, strike 1.
Now, if I'm batting right here, I know the pitcher's tendencies. In the scouting report, I'm looking for a fastball in the 0-1 count.
Here's the pitch. Escobar lays off that up high.
The scouting reports indicate when the count is 1-1, he's really aggressive. So I'm being real careful on this pitch.
Good pitch on the outside corner, 1-2. And you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard.
Well, look, I'm a firm believer, and you have to establish your fastball, but he's gone to that 2-seamer way too much in this game.
You know, it's interesting. I don't know why. You know, the scouting report is that he goes to that 4-seam fastball for his outs. For whatever reason, he's not going there, but I think he needs to get back into that routine of what makes him successful.
swung, ground ball to short. Scudero makes the play. Retiring Escobar.
Left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
It's Alex Gordon at the plate, 2 down. Hitting at .344 lifetime against the Red Sox. First pitch on the way. Ball. Beckett too far outside with that one. That's a ball.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
And he looks at a fastball in there. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Foul! That's hit foul by Gordon. Ball. Beckett couldn't find the strike zone that time. Foul ball. And it's fouled off. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And they're unable to make any noise here in this half inning. Boston not letting this lead go.
Now coming to bat for the Boston Red
It's going to be Sweeney.
Number 21, Ryan Sweeney.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a curveball in there. 0-1. Well, what types of pitches have been put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that.
This guy's four-seamer's been hit several times in this game.
Hit on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit for Sweeney. And that will bring up Jared Saltalamacchia.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
Drew a walk as last time. Sanchez gets set and delivers. This is a low and away pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 now. 1-0 pitch is a fastball high, 2-0.
When you throw a two-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
And it's fouled away. Foul ball! Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to second for 1. And 2. They pull off the double play. And a great throw right there. Second base, strong arm.
Arm strength critical, turning the double play. It can be a matter of a split second to get the out. Great double play.
And we're going to see Scudero here. 1 for 2 lifetime against Sanchez. First one to Scudero. Here's the pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Sanchez. Strike 2. And the called strike taken by Scudero.
The hitter now needs to protect the plate. Think about going right back up the middle.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Giovitella throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Boston 2, Kansas City nothing.
Coming to bat for
And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Giavatella's at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. Beckett too far outside with that one. That's a ball.
Into the 4th inning, clearly pitching dominating this lineup right now. Look, he's only given up 1 hit, and they just have not had quality at bats against him. He's making it look easy.
Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a fastball, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Another career performance from Beckett. Phenomenal job.
Well, it's truly been a tremendous day on the mound for this man. Here's a breakdown of how he's been mixing up his locations, using that to his advantage.
Well, we've been watching him go high, go low. He's forcing this lineup to think a lot, and when hitters think, they're done.
And it makes it hard to swing confidently when they don't have their bearings in the box. They don't know location or speed, and right now they're just swinging over the top of everything.
Well, even though he's still behind in the count, it's got to give himself a lot of confidence to know that this guy threw one of his best pitches, that strikeout pitch, and he still put it in play to foul it off. Now he's in the pitcher's head.
And out number 1 as he steps on the base.
Flashing some leather over there at first base, doing a nice job getting the runner himself.
So with 1 down, here's Eric Hosmer.
Well, last season, Eric Hosmer was an early call-up, making his way to the bigs in May. A bit of a surprise call-up, but he left his mark early with his big bat.
And here's the first one. It's fouled away. And for Hosmer with that big bat, there were 19 home runs. Pretty good for a rookie production.
Boy, they didn't ease him into the lineup either. I mean, he had slotted in batting 3rd or 4th most of the season. You've got to love this kid's future.
Strike 3. Eric Hosmer swings right through that one. That'll send him packing.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
Well, this one's headed towards the outside corner of the plate. The pitcher just fooled him. He needs to be a bit more disciplined up there.
And not much in the timing department there, John. He's going back to the dugout. So Billy Butler will try and keep it going. The career numbers for him: 278 average against Josh Beckett. Here's the pitch. Too far outside. 1-0.
Well, you see there, he tried to go on that outside corner, down and away. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. You know that's a pitch you can't hit, so don't even swing at it. Well, and the catcher looked like he really wanted that one.
And he takes a strike on that fastball. 1-1. And Saltalamacchia setting his target. A 1-1 pitch, and he watches that curve for strike 2.
You go with the big breaking ball away. It's exactly where you want to go. Set up hard in and go soft away. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 on its way. And Billy Butler is struck out. Big swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. No runs yet for Kansas City. We've got the top of the order coming up. And it's Jacoby Ellsbury now.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch to him. That one's too low. Sanchez missing. Fastball low, 2-0. The pitch. Checked his swing, but it's in there. 2-1. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. This one to Francoeur. Roams over, puts it away.
Boston Red Sox. Left fielder, the 13.
And Carl Crawford to bat.
A breakout year for Jonathan Sanchez in 2010, but he couldn't repeat it in last season in what would end up being a shortened one for him as he had a stint on the DL.
Here's Crawford's first look. There's contact. He drove it well. Out number 2. For Sanchez, a very good start, but one of the problems was he seemed to lose his control as the season went along. A lot of walks.
Well, at times he looks like a thrower instead of a pitcher, and he's got to get in that strike zone more with that dominating stuff. He's got the kind of stuff he can throw it over the plate and still get hitters out.
And Dustin Pedroia up. And he starts him out. And a swinging strike on the first pitch from Sanchez. 0-1.
He just rears back and throws this one with a little something extra on it. No chance of putting it in play.
The pitch. Pedroia will foul that one away. That one is swung on and hit. Gordon's going to play it. And that one's put away to retire the side. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. And coming up, we'll see the Royals.
Stepping up to the plate.
So Mike Moustakas leads it off.
Number 8. Mike Moustakas.
Beckett kicks and throws. That's a foul ball.
Here we go, easy. Here we go. Ball 1.
And Mike Moustakas looks at that one. It'll be for a ball, and the count is now even.
Boy, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
1 and 2.
Boy, excellent movement to the cutter, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch.
Foul.
And he swings and hits this one foul. That ball swung on, contact made. Ellsbury to field. And Pedroia pulls it in. One away.
You want to talk about settling in? How about retiring 8 hitters in a row? I think he settled in.
One away, and here's Jeff Francoeur. Things going his way so far. First time up, he got the single that came off Beckett.
Well, he clearly wasn't fooled by that 12-6 curveball, that kind of big breaker. You've got to be careful not to hang it.
The first pitch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball. 0-1.
And a comeback year for Jeff Francoeur in 2011. Bounced around from a few teams, played with the Rangers in the World Series, didn't get many at-bats, but he became a big part of the Royals offense in 2011.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one to Ellsbury. Out number 2.
The center fielder has a good angle to run this one down. He calls off the left fielder. Great catch.
It's going to be Perez now. Last time up, flew out. And here's the first one. He swings and nails a liner. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, 2 quick outs in the inning. You think maybe this is one of those quick innings and the other team gets in and they get some momentum. But he keeps the inning alive with that base hit.
It's going to be Kane now. First pitch on the way. And he takes that curveball for a strike 0-1.
Well, he just fooled the hitter right here. He was thinking hard. He got soft, and with great break on that curveball, he couldn't touch it.
Ground ball to short. Throw on to second base. Forced play. Side retired. Josh Beckett, some nice work on the mound. He's been effective through 5 now, enough to be on the good side of this pitching duo. 6th inning of baseball as we move to the top half. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And it's Adrian Gonzalez in the box now. He's going to get us started here in the 6th. 0-1 the count now as we're in the 6th.
A solid performance from Sanchez. He's doing what they needed him to do.
How's he been getting strikes? Let's take a look at his approach today.
Well, what stands out is when he's been most successful is when he's hitting the inside and outside corners of the plate. He's keeping the ball out of the middle, and that's where you have success in this league.
That's exactly it. Keep the ball out of the center of the plate, make it difficult for the hitter to center the ball on the bat.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number 1.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here. But that's 6th in a row that he's set down.
David Ortiz, Big Papi up.
But what a big year for Big Papi in 2011. After looking like he was never going to be the same after that terrible 2009 year, he looked like vintage Ortiz last year.
Here's the first pitch. Not in front on that one. Strike 1. Talked about Ortiz and that great comeback season he had. Those numbers he picked up really were very much like those he had during 05-06 when he was in his prime.
Yeah, 29 homers. He batted over 300 again. The RBIs never left him. He's able to push across almost 100. But for him, it was getting back to that plate discipline that made him such a force.
And David Ortiz misses strike 3. Boy, those strikeouts so important coming late in the ball game. Keeps that confidence up.
And they tell you that strikeouts add to the pitch count, but a 3-pitch strikeout right there, he can go forever on that one.
And Kevin Youkilis up. 1 for 4 in his career against Jonathan Sanchez. Here's the first delivery to Youkilis. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. A line drive toward short. And Youkilis has got himself a base hit. That'll bring Ryan Sweeney up.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
He singled in his last at bat. And starts him out here. Ball! And he misses high. Sanchez can't get him to go after it.
When you throw a 2-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1.
That's a good fastball right there. He blew that one right by him.
On the way. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Throws on to first. Side is retired. Another inning passed through easily. Jonathan Sanchez. He's pitching well and deep into this ball game, but they trail. And coming up, we'll see the Royals. Bottom of the order to get things started. And Escobar settles in.
Number 2, Escobar.
Beckett kicks and throws. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. It's fouled away. Escobar again fouling it off. That's one down.
For the Kansas City Royals, left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
One out, Alex Gordon at the plate. Ground out victim last time through. Here's the first pitch. And Beckett no luck with that pitch up the ladder.
Talk about a post-hype success story. Alex Gordon, taken second overall back in 2005, was thought to be out of the picture. 2011, a change of positions, and he figured out how to hit.
Hit in the dirt. Picked up by Gonzalez.
You're out.
And they get him at first base. Good hustle by the pitcher to get over there.
Now, great work by the pitcher there. He's normally not called upon to play first base. He does a nice job completing the task and getting the out.
Giovatella's at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Beckett finds the strike zone. It's in there for a strike.
And you can throw the ball down to the zone with that kind of movement. It can be very effective.
Spotted by Saltalamacchia. He makes contact. Line drive. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up. And that will bring Eric Hosmer to the plate.
Well, the last thing you want to do is have a quick inning. That two-out hit right there will prolong the inning. Great piece of hitting. Well, you have to believe that Eric Hosmer is going to be a huge part of this lineup for a long time to come. He had LASIK eye surgery, helped his eyesight get back to where it can be. He's seeing the ball better, naturally, and that's why he's one of the best young hitters in the game.
He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. First pitch he let go by, and it was a ball, 1-0. Hitting .324 lifetime against the Red Sox. And Beckett can't get him to swing at that low pitch.
Well, he doesn't want to fall behind 3-0. He commands his fastball better than any other pitch, so look for him to throw it.
Comes set, now the 2-0. Fastball called strike 2 and 1.
Well, he's real aggressive on a 2-1 count, Gary, so I'm figuring I'm going to use that aggressiveness against him and see if I can't get him to chase my pitch.
He's ready now, the 2-1. Swung on, drilled by Hosmer. It is long gone out of here. Goodbye, Kansas City's got one on the board. This two-run homer, clutch piece of hitting. The 2 runs coming in to score on that long ball. We can take a look at the win expectancy graph.
Well, he looked like he got the pitch in his wheelhouse and he just drove it out of the ballpark.
You get behind in a ball game, you want to get back early, get your mental set back, and they've done that.
Now this inning isn't over yet. They have a chance to still tack on some more runs.
Now batting.
Gary, clutch hitting from Kansas City has gotten them back in this game. Now the Royals need one more big hit to take the lead.
First pitch is on the way to Butler. Beckett too far outside with that one. That's a ball. Anytime, Steve, at this point of a ball game, you get back, get it tied up with a big hit like that, you got a lot of excitement going.
Yeah, you're right, but from the pitching perspective, not too exciting on his thought.
Butler, ground ball. Pedroia. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Josh Beckett coming off the mound. He's been hit out of the park once today. And the Red Sox coming up next.
Now up to the plate.
In the batter's box, Saltalamacchia.
Number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Sanchez gets set and delivers.
0-1.
Got him chasing that one low. Strike one.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider. I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
Hit in the air to center field. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
It's Marco Scutaro. And the first pitch, that one's drilled to short. One. Not in time to Hosmer. They're going to get only one.
Well, this ball's tattooed. It's flying off the bat, but the shortstop was right there to glove it for the out.
And here's Jacoby Ellsbury. One out, runner on at first. And the first pitch, a bouncing ball to shortstop, goes foul. Sanchez gets set and delivered. And it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down, protect.
Well, the pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches. Don't be too fine giving him something good to hit.
Strike three as Jacoby Ellsbury is down watching.
Well, he went with the power curve there. Let's take a look at that on the K-Cam.
Well, it's going to move outside on him, but it's still a good-looking pitch to hit. A pitch like that, he should be able to drive the other way.
John, he did get caught looking for something on the inside part of the plate, and it looked like it caught him off guard. So Carl Crawford is batting. Now the first pitch. And he lays off the pitch outside and low, ball one. The 1-0 pitch. That's outside, ball two. Crawford will foul that one away. He's ready. Sanchez with a 2-1. And now Crawford has that hitter's count, 3-1.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
And missed. Ball four. That possible go-ahead run now is in scoring position.
Pitcher tried to expand the strike zone to get the hitter to chase, but he didn't chase. Take your base.
Now Dustin Pedroia. And Boston a terrific chance here. Two down. Runners at first and second. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And he gets it down after coming up empty in this ball game. Finally gets one going his way. There's the run, and it gives them the lead. Let's see what the RBI means for their win expectancy. And, Steve, this one turns into a nice one-run RBI.
You leave a pitch up in the zone like that, hitters are going to hammer it. That's what happened. Run scored and another runner on base.
Gonzalez settling in. Offensive production. Boy, does that look good as you move along later into a ball game, and they've got a lead.
Well, they needed that one right there, Gary. That was a big at-bat. Now they have the lead. Now they're looking to add on to it, too. Take the pressure off the late-inning pitching.
Good patience, Adrian Gonzalez. The count is even. A fine career .362 hitter against the Royals. Swing and a miss on the slider. 1-2.
On this 1-2 count, the batter has to protect the plate. The numbers indicate he's willing to chase if you throw it out of the zone.
Here's the delivery. And the pitch out. Nothing doing that time. That swung on, hit on the ground. Escobar, neat glove work. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. Red Sox jump out ahead in this one. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. We've got Moustakas in the box. 0 for 2 thus far. And Beckett gets it by, called strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, I think right now, when you're up by a run in the 7th inning, you've shortened the game. You've got the lead. You want to throw strikes. Do not give them any free passes and catch the ball behind your pitcher.
To left center, and it's in there, the tying run on board.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
So, Jeff Francoeur is batting. First pitch on the way. Ball. Fastball is high. 1-0. Now let's take a moment here to see the breakdown of the pitches that have yielded hits.
Guys, the cutter's the pitch I'm watching here. It's been hit 2 times over the course of the game.
You know, with a few runs he's given up, I'm not sure that a pair of hits is really a big concern for him. He's come out of the gate strong and has definitely been in control when he's gone at the hitters.
And it's fouled away. One-two pitch coming. Francoeur again fouling it off. Foul! Beckett kicks and throws. Ball. And he leaves that one alone. Jeff Francoeur showing patience to even the count.
Well, the starting pitcher right now is over 80 pitches, and this is a time when the manager and the pitching coach have to keep.
There's a ground ball. Up with it now. And there's one. And that's 2. A double play. That Keystone area can get a little rough, Steve. Nice turn on the double play.
Just the way they draw it up. Great pivot by the shortstop.
It's got to be Perez now. 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's the first one. First pitch is a changeup, looked at 0-1.
2 outs here in the 7th inning. You need to make a play behind your pitcher. He's going to pitch to contact. Somebody's got to step up, make the play, get the out, and then get back in there and see if you can score some runs and add on to your lead.
Now Josh Beckett, he'll have something to work with here. 0-2. Nice reflexes there to keep that one under control. That one was in the dirt. Ground ball to short. Scudero makes the play. Throws to first. Side is retired. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get an out, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Boston not letting this lead go.
Now batting for the Boston Red Sox.
David Ortiz leads it off. 2 for 3 thus far.
Now, the couple of RBIs, major factors as to why they have a lead here, Gary.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider low, 1-0.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I'm betting he's going to come back with the fastball right here, as he's done in the past.
Don't pull your hand on this thing. Happy ain't all that.
Here's the 1-0, and he's got it.
You're out.
One away now.
For the Boston Red Sox. Third base, number 20, Kevin Youkilis.
One down. Here's Kevin Youkilis.
Well, once again, Kevin Youkilis missing time in 2011. And you have to start wondering if he'll ever be able to play a full season again, or if you're just going to have to live with the games you do get from him.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. In talking about Youkilis battling a sports hernia, it had the impact in the previous year, and you got to believe maybe it's a factor in the future, Don.
Well, and hopefully he gets that thing taken care of and he can have another productive season in 2012, because when he's right, he can put up some big numbers for his team.
And it's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2.
Yeah, Gary, if I'm the pitcher in this situation, I'm going with the slider and trying to strike him out.
The 1-2 on its way. Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
With 2 strikes, the hitter has to protect the whole plate. It's very difficult to do, especially when they throw that heater up and in.
It's going to be Sweeney. Grounded out his last time through. And the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, when you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
And Ryan Sweeney looks at that one for a ball. That'll even up the count.
A great movement on that 2-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
The 1-1 picked up by Escobar. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Here come the Royals. Home half of the 8th inning.
Now batting for the Kansas City
It's going to be Kane now.
Number 6.
And we'll get to see Mark Melancone pitching. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. And that's too low. 1-0.
Look here, I think they're going to look at anything they can. If there's an inside pitch, get hit by the pitch, get on base, you're the tying run. If you can, lay down a bunt for a base hit.
Swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. And that gets the tying run on board.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
And Escobar settles in. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one. Swung on and hit. This one to Sweeney. One away.
Now just got fooled a little bit at the plate. Got underneath it. Lofts just a routine fly to the right field.
And now Alex Gordon.
Well, definitely going to have to hold the runner close at first base. He can run.
That ball swung on, contact made. Ellsbury to field. 2 down here in the inning.
Now batting for the Kansas City Royals. Second base, number 9.
Giovatella's at the plate. Singled and scored his last time around. Runner on first, 2 away. Here it comes. Ball. Starts him off with a cut fastball inside. 1-0.
Well, going with the cut fastball in the inside corner here. He tries to bust him in on the hands, but the ball runs back, just misses the corner.
Hit sharply towards the hole. Scudero makes the play. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. Save situation, at least for right now. So we've got the closer up, Steve.
Well, let's see if the offense has anything left in them, if they can attack the best pitcher at the end of the game.
No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. Red Sox 3, Royals 2. In the batter's box, Saltalamacchia. He's going to start the 9th inning. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider low, 1-0.
Here we go, KC.
Lays off the breaker, but it's in there for a called strike. Here's the delivery, and here's a swing and a miss. He couldn't get that one. 1-2.
But Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. And, you know, 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heater.
Got him. 1 away.
Now we've got a chance to take a look at the slider again.
He was picking on him on the inside part of the plate.
Well, he made the pitcher's job so much easier by taking that swing. Better recognition what the pitcher's trying to do out there could help him in his next at bat.
And we're going to see Scudero here. A lifetime number? Well, 259 off Kansas City. Now the first pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. Swung on, hit. Kane. He catches that, and that's out number 2. And a chance here with 2 down for Jacoby Ellsbury. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Here's the pitch. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball. Good eye there. Jacoby Ellsbury lays off it to even the count.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
Take this one from him, Royal. All right, we got out of the way, Royal. Come on, rally cap on. Come on.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Missed with the fastball outside. 2-1. Strike 2-1 on the way. Slider called strike 2.
When you throw that breaking ball, you want to throw it down in the zone to get the hitter to chase or just get the bottom of the zone for a strike. That's what he did.
You're out. Now the 2-2. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. And coming up, we'll see the Royals. Things will start getting a little more difficult as we look to the third man to lead it off.
Gary, you look at Eric Hosmer. He's got that unwavering look of determination in his eyes. He wants to come up with a big hit.
Trying to make that great comeback here in the bottom half. Swung on and hit. This one to Crawford. It's caught.
Went out here in the 9th inning, and obviously in a situation where you're looking for outs, and you can't allow somebody to score, but if you can get an out, do what you need to get it.
Here's Billy Butler now at the plate. There's one down. And that's in there. Bailey ahead now, 0-1.
Well, purpose pitch right there. He gets the strike on it, goes up and in, and it opens up the entire strike zone now.
He swings now and really hit that. This one to Ellsbury as he just strolls over for that out.
You know what? You're 1 out away from victory in a very well-played close ball game right here. And listen, you'll take it. A 1-run win is just as good as a 10-run win.
2 outs and in the box, Mike Moustakas. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. That one's wide as Bailey misses.
Tried to backdoor that cut fastball, just trying to catch the outside corner. Couldn't quite get it.
And a grounder. Is it the last out? Oh, and a wild throw. So they can't make the play.
Coming to bat for the Kansas City Royals, right fielder, number 21.
So Jeff Francoeur is batting. The first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Ready with a 1-0. That one swung on and missed. Francoeur. That's going to even the count.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
That one fouled off by Francoeur. And that one is a fly ball. This could do it. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
Yeah, we like to recognize outstanding performances in our game, so let's do it right now with our Player of the Game award. What a game. On the mound, Josh Beckett.
Well, you know, Gary, he showed some signs of starting to tire near the end of this game, but that's why you have a bullpen, and he was effective while he was in there. Everything was clicking for this young man, and everyone did their job today. This is a total team win for this team.
Real good ball game. Great battle here, and the pitching, the better part of it, came away with a win.
And before the game, you probably would have thought 3 runs might not be enough to win this game, but lo and behold, it was.
And that's going to do it for us here. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Take care.